Hello there, and welcome to the Unbelievable. A Guatemalan man named Javier was born with an unknown condition that causes excessive growth of his entire body. His bones are so large they have begun to twist, making life exceptionally difficult for the almost 8-foot man. Javier also had a twin that had the same condition, however he passed away at just 18 months old. 22-year-old Chinese man Chang has been dealing with a mysterious skin condition since birth. Known locally as fish boy, thick layers of fish-like scales are growing all over his body. Nicky Freeman has the body of an average 10-year-old boy, but his small stature belies his true age. The man from Australia is aged 40. Mr. Freeman was born with fluid in his brain, and as a toddler, doctors attempted to drain the fluid by inserting a shunt into the lining of his brain. The procedure proved fruitless after they found his brain was absorbing the fluid. After countless tests, his condition remains undiagnosed to this day.
Good. He has great body language, our Nick. If he doesn't want something, you can't get him to do it. No. If he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it.
Maurice Simpson is just a regular guy who works hard and loves his wife and children. But an unfortunate medical condition sets him apart from everybody else. Since childhood, Maurice has been disfigured by massive facial tumors caused by neurofibromatosis.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, here we go. Alright. You're right, sir. Thank you. You have a great day. Thank you. Guys, number 379. You have a good one. See you in the morning, right?
At 12 years old, Adrian Martinez developed an unusual swelling that left his leg weighing an unbelievable 150 pounds. Doctors believe that the reason for Adrian's astonishing swelling was because he has elephantiasis. But when his right leg started to develop large pimples, the doctors changed their mind and believed he might actually have Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome.
Yeah, I was scared. I just didn't know what was happening to me.
In late 2009, his right leg was amputated in a Dallas hospital. Diane has a rare disorder called cryobullinemia. Cryobullinemia is a medical condition in which the blood contains large amounts of pathological cold-sensitive antibodies. This causes blackness and severe swelling in Diane's legs. Caitlin Thornley's strange medical condition has doctors scratching their heads. They can't seem to figure out why this 12-year-old girl sneezes 12,000 times a day.
I can control it sometimes, but it's really painful.
29-year-old Abul Bahanda from Bangladesh has been suffering from a disease known as epidermodysplasia, a rare and inherited skin disorder that causes wart-like lesions growing from his hands and feet. Born and raised in India, Kaleem has a rare condition which causes his hands and arms to continuously grow, and now they weigh a massive 2 stone between them. As a result of his illness, Kaleem has been bullied by his peers and even denied admission to school because his hands would scare the other children. Hayley Smith suffers from a rare disease known as Cotard syndrome. Cotard syndrome, also known as Walking Dead syndrome, is an extremely rare disease which makes sufferers believe they are dead. The teenage girl spent 3 years of her life believing she was a corpse before being cured by watching Disney movies and getting a boyfriend. Brad Williams is one of only 3 people in the world with hyperthymesia. Hyperthymesia, also known as piking or hypothymetic syndrome, is a condition in which an individual possesses a superior autobiographical memory, meaning he or she can recall the vast majority of personal experiences and events in his or her life.
March 28, 1969. The big news that was in the papers that day, and certainly was on the radio, was Eisenhower was very sick and they figured he was going to die any day.
A 22-year-old woman is so allergic to water that even sweating can cause a potentially deadly burning rash. Alexandra Allen from Utah suffers with a condition known as aquagenic urticaria, which is so rare it affects just 35 people in the entire world. Alexandra first realized she had the condition when she started to develop hives after spending time in the tub while on vacation. The symptoms can last from just a few hours to a whole week after exposure. Abigail Lorraine Hensel and Brittany Lee Hensel are American conjoined twins. Born in 1990, they are highly symmetric for conjoined twins, giving the appearance of having a single body. Each twin controls one arm and one leg, and they both have a separate heart, stomach, spine, pair of lungs, and spinal cord.
Believe me, we are totally different people. Abby is more into like pink and girly and preppy, and Brittany's more not into pink.
23-year-old Belle Hart suffers from severe narcolepsy. It's a condition that causes her to fall asleep 10 to 15 times a day and can also produce hallucinations.
They say that people with narcolepsy feel like if a normal person was not to sleep for 48 hours and then just be put in a working day. That's how I feel every single day.
She now lives in Amsterdam with her boyfriend and works as a personal trainer. Shado Hassan suffers from a genetic condition that causes hundreds of bubble-like tumors to spawn all over his entire body. This is the result of neurofibromatosis.
ऊंची जैसा मुझे दिखने लगा 14 साल के उम्र पे जितना भी हो बढ़ते रहता.
The tumors are so severe, he struggles to wear clothing on his top half and has difficulty feeding himself. Conjoined twins Shivram and Savaneth Sahu caused quite a stir when they were born in India, with some people worshipping them as divine incarnations. The pair share 2 legs, 4 arms, and work in rhythm to get around. They are believed to share the same stomach, but have independent lungs, hearts, and brains. I couldn't find any information on this man, but due to the unbelievable formation of his legs, I thought it'd still be worthy to feature him in this video. A woman the size of a large watermelon is the world's smallest woman. Her restricted height is due to a genetic disorder whose primary feature is dwarfism.
Hey, ladies, चलो 5 ऐसे बोलो चलो.